Every medical practice that we speak with is always so worried about what their sales team is saying and what the people at their front desk are saying. And rightfully so, right? The language that they use makes a huge difference on the patients that you acquire. They say the wrong thing, you convert at a lower rate than if they're saying the right thing, right? So sales is always a very scary thing for people, but they're so focused on it. And yet when we ask them about their website, it's like they haven't looked at it in 5 or 10 years sometimes. And to me, that's absolutely crazy, because if you do it right, your website is the #1 salesperson at your company. It is the one that is operating at all times. And not only could you have your AI widgets talking to people regularly, so literally you could have them selling, but not only that, the language that you use on your website is a direct reflection of the sale. It is talking directly to your patient. By the time that they go through your site, they're already ready to show up at your door. They're warmed up. They barely have questions. They just want to sit down, have a consultation, and make sure that they schedule with you right away. In this video, we're going to talk about how you're able to make sure that your website is the #1 salesman for your medical practice. What is the copy on your website? Is it solving a problem? That's the #1 thing. Now, of course, you can go fancy on design and style and all that. All that is great. But when it comes from just a pure sales standpoint, what are the questions people want answered? Are you speaking directly to them, and are you answering their questions? Are you adding value? It seems so wild to say out loud because it's very simple, but there is an art to it, and it does take time to look at. So sit down with your website, put yourself in the perspective of your patient. Think of all the things that you regularly hear during your consultations when somebody's coming in and you're triaging them, trying to find out what's going on. Think of all the concerns they have in the usual, we'll call FAQs that they go through. Are those front and center on your site? Your copy should directly relate to their concerns. And if you are alleviating their concerns or giving them hope that maybe you can solve their problem, they're going to choose you in a heartbeat. Now, the next thing you want to do is ensure that your website looks the part. Because if it doesn't look good, is it really going to convert? Maybe, just not nearly as much. Because if you walk into a lobby of a building and next thing you know, in your waiting room, there's leaky pipes that have destroyed the walls, mold growth in the corner. Maybe there's a bucket sitting in the middle of the room, catching the drops. All the chairs are old and are gonna give you splinters. Are you really gonna wanna be in there? Probably not. Are you gonna wanna get treated in there? Absolutely not.
Oh, hell no! That's hell no! Whoa!
So if you go on a website and the same thing is true, there's leaky pieces, everything looks peeled and outdated, it's not attractive looking, it's moving slow, is that a good reflection? Absolutely not. Your website is a salesman. Your website can sell for you, but it needs to look the part. It needs to sound the part. It needs to answer the right questions. It needs to talk to the human on the other side of that screen, because that is the biggest thing that people forget when they're making a website. That somewhere near you, there is a human sitting either on their phone or on their desktop, looking at it, actually trying to understand what you are. They're taking the time out of their day to talk to you digitally. That is a subconscious conversation that they are having. They are asking questions internally, and they are searching for answers that you are providing them on their website. That is sales. And if you do it right, your website will sell for you. You shouldn't have to worry about all these other crazy tactics and hacks and all this and that to increase your ROI if the thing that is right in front of you is outdated, broken, or has poor language. Fix those things first. You do that, your website is your #1 salesman, because everything you build around it, all the SEO campaigns, the ad campaigns, the social media campaigns, all of them funnel back to where? Your website. Your website is the core foundation. It is the entire building of your digital presence, and you want to make sure it is tip-top and that it is selling. So if this video added value and if you enjoyed it, please subscribe to our YouTube. Please follow us on LinkedIn. We have videos talking about SEO, creative branding, and advertising for your medical practice to help you grow and scale your marketing needs. Thank you so much and have a great day.